So, hello and welcome again to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. We're gonna continue our quick draft. We're doing quite well so far, 3 wins and 1 loss. We're gonna see how far we can take our draft deck going. I guess you could say that it's been taking me quite a while to get my feet back on. Let's see how well we do. Looks like a lot of other people have done way more drafts than I did. Okay, this is... Okay, just have to be patient. Okay, we got a 2-drop, a 3-drop. We probably could draw into more, so... And we have our mana colors, so this is a good keep. So... Mummy Paramount into Bone Slasher, so definitely will be attacking this 3-3. Opponent's deep in the tank. Could be away from keyboard for a moment. Probably he's away from keyboard. Okay, no, he's back. Okay, he's decided to keep, so let's play our white source. Really curious what our opponent's gonna do. Usually this means our opponent has plenty of choices on hand. This is actually quite gonna be a familiar sight in this draft format, because here it's quite aggressive enough that you want to have decent 2-drops and 3-drops. Opponent probably has a card to cycle. Yep, it's gonna cycle it. Usually that's the correct play early in the game. So let's reveal them. So next turn, Marauding Bone Slasher attack for 3. Next turn, we can even double Oketra's name if there's nothing, but what would that do? 2, 4, 6, 3, 5, 7, 6, 7, 13. We'll only hit down to 17. Nope. It's not worth the risk doing that. Opponent has a really slow hand. We're actually starting to slow down as well, so we're going to have to act quickly. Most likely our opponent's probably going to play a 3-drop at this point, so we can just Oketra's name to push damage through. What we really want is another mummy. What, another mummy? Another zombie. Well, technically in Egypt, most of the zombies are mummies. Few exceptions. So our opponent's tanking quite a bit. Though I'm pretty sure by this time he's probably figured out that he cannot play a long control game. He needs to start putting things down. If there's one disadvantage of playing a control deck on draft, is that if you're relying on counters, well, counter spells are good, but they're only good if you play first. It's too solid. So our opponent's really tanking hard. Right? I could be annoying and use this, but no. Let's let him take his time to think. Besides, game's gonna force him to time out, and if he doesn't, this probably, in a way, you could say this is a better timeout clock than in regular Magic the Gathering Online. First, the only scary thing about this kind of timeout is if you're playing a very long, complicated sequence, either the person making the decisions or the person making the plays is gonna end up timing out. And opponent did not do anything. Okay, so I'm just gonna cast another one. It's probably gonna eat an Essence Scatter, which is perfectly fine with me. Also, one thing to note is that once you start timing out, the the next timer goes significantly faster. I'm curious what's happening next. It's also possible our opponent has a problem with the internet connection. Okay, looks like our opponent stumbled on 2 lands, and with a control deck, that's not the way to go. So, okay. We're now at 4 wins. We've already done much better than our previous drafts. This is our best draft to date. Let's keep pushing. Could this be our first 7-0? We'll see. Well, it's not gonna be our first 7-0. We already lost once. So okay. Give ourselves a match. Okay, Sacred Cat, Binding Mummy, Wretched Camel. We want to get 2 mana runners, but at least we have early plays, so we're definitely gonna keep this. In fact, we can even start putting pressure with the cat. Okay. In fact, we can start forcing a trade. I would like to be able to. So we're in a mirror. Zombies versus zombies. First thing I'm gonna do is send the kitty across. So we have enough mana for Unconventional Tactics. He's probably going to take the damage. He's want to use the mummy as a blocker. Then just dump the counter. Then just use the -1/-1 counter to kill the cat. Actually, I'm not gonna accept the trade like that. Unraveling Mummy. Okay. Interesting thing we can do is because next turn, especially if we don't draw a land, we can just Wretched Camel in and buy back our Unconventional Tactics. So at least we have a few aggressive plays on. We have a few aggressive turns. We can buy ourselves a little time, at least until we draw our 4th land. We're definitely gonna take 3, so our opponents will probably activate Lifelink. Lethal Sting. Okay, he actually took out all our creatures there. So we're gonna take 2 damage. Okay, good. We got our land. So what do we do? I'm actually just gonna get rid of this guy. Sure, it's an instant. I could have done it then, but set him back a bit. Anyway, what we can do next is Embalm Sacred Cat, buy back Unconventional Tactics. I really want another white source. The opponent's going aggro. There, we got our other white source. Said we got our other white beats, so let's see. Wretched Camo. Buyback. Since Steward of Solidarity. So next turn we can Unconventional Tactics, Sacred Cat, buy back Unconventional Tactics. And we're really going to have to, because our opponent just gumped up the ground. Okay, we'll take... We're gonna take 4. Tetris name's nice too, but we're going to do the semi-complicated play. So Wretched Camel flies. Let's rebuy it now. Enter into combat. Swing for another time. And turn. We can start making tokens, I suppose. We'll definitely lose our Wretched Camel next turn, but we can Unconventional Tactics again. We'll take another 4 damage, that's perfectly fine. Opponent probably... Okay, that is not the last card. So we're gonna make our token now, because we need to start going up the board prep for Oketra's name. So, Unconventional Tactics. Ketra's name. There, stole the win. Unconventional Tactics was a very good powerhouse in the White-Black Zombie business. Has been then, still is now. We're now up to 5 wins. So now we're trying to see how many more wins we can get in. Okay, we have early plays. In fact, we have a lot of early plays. We're definitely keeping this. If we can draw 2 lands, that'd be perfect. We'd be able to have a turn 2 play, run into a turn 3 play, and so forth. So. Okay. Opponent did not have a turn 1 place. Opponent probably has a turn 2 play, so we're gonna start pumping the Paramount. Okay, we did not draw lands, so we need to so we need to start getting aggressive. Opponent probably has... Okay. Cycle? Not cycling? Oh, it's there. Cycle. There you go. Opponent's technically quite aggressive too, though he did keep a slower hand. White-red as an archetype's traditionally aggressive. In fact, it should be more aggressive than my deck. There you go. 2/2. Got our 3-drop. So we're gonna drop Marauding Bone Slasher. Drain a life, pump the Mummy Paramount. Has first strength losses attacking. So we're gonna start swinging in. Next turn we can play Wretched Camel and cycle our Winged Shepherd. If we can draw another land, we can drop the Steadfast Sentinel. Kept a slightly slower hand. Possible he has a suite of mass removal. We did run into Hour of Devastation in our very first game, so that's a possibility. And Yes, I apologize if you hear me eat. Okay, compulsory rest. That takes out the Marauding Bone Slasher. Opponent still has another drop. That's okay. Fourth land. I'm willing to just swing with these two, so I'm gonna drop the Steadfast Sentinel. Possible he has a one-man. Thinking if there's, I know there's a one-mana pump effect if I'm not mistaken. No, it's 2 mana. Yeah, he's holding back. So we're at least gonna drain life, pump 1. Can send both in. He's gonna open fire so it doesn't trigger. That's okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to cycle, see what we get. I should cycle first. That's good. Okay, just do War Servant. War Servant. We will end up trading. Okay, I'm actually gonna offer the trade. End turn. So next turn we're gonna go next turn we play our Mummy Paramount. We actually can start okay, frontline Devastation. Okay. So Mummy Paramount. That wasn't me. And Ruin Rat. At least this one will get through, but it'll probably just eat the Bloodlust inside. No attackers for now. In fact, I am willing to trade the Steadfast Sentinel on the hit back. Opponent's starting to catch up though. But it looks like he probably kept a handful of red cards. Okay. Attacks. We really need one more land. That will actually, he has 3 okay, he has 3 blocker. Okay, 4 blockers. Oketra's name would be great. It will guarantee we can swing through. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so 2 creatures will get in. That's 1. He'll take 3 damage. The reason I say 3 creatures is because his ability, he'll most likely untap the Aven again. That's actually interesting. Okay. Steward of Solidarity. We can start pumping out more creatures than he can catch up. Let's do that. I'm actually gonna also send the Ruin. Do I want to send the Ruin Rat into trade? I know there's some creatures that get better if there's a desert, so I'm actually going to send the... No need to send the Rat in. I don't have to act upon paranoia just yet. I also didn't dump the True Heart Duelist immediately because... yeah, there's no real reason why... So we're now taking some amount of damage in the air. Opponent's gonna catch up eventually. Okay. If he's offering a trade, I am willing to trade. In In fact, I'm willing to trade my Steadfast Sentinel. Okay, resolve. Oh, he could make it unblockable. That's an interesting trick. Okay. Yeah. He's gonna... Yep, he's gonna make that one unblockable. That's okay. So I will take 4 damage. But there... Now, he's only 2 blockers. So, 2... So he's gonna take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna sacrifice this now. There's no point leaving the mana up. So let's see. 2, 4, 6. No. 2, 4, 5. Down to 4. Making creatures is a better choice. So I definitely have to play my True Heart Duelist first. Yes, I need to start encouraging him to force trades. Also, I do have the mana to end bomb, so I'm not going to show it just yet. So I'm going to force him to play some... So I need to start chipping at his life total now, since he can reliably hit us for 4 a turn. Now, let's see. Opponent's definitely gonna block our Steadfast Sentinel. He could block... In fact, he could just block the Wretched Camel too, just to ensure that I lose 2 camp. Oh! So he's willing to take 6. That's actually an interesting choice. He probably doesn't want me to activate this immediately. So let's make those trades. He probably has a removal spell of sorts. Okay. Saving Grace. Ooh. That was okay. Oh, so he managed to blank 1 attack step. That's actually quite brilliant. But we're going to remove the desert just to cut down those some shenanigans. Okay, end combat. End turn. We're gonna... Okay. Now Flick only triggers when it's blocked, not on number of blockers. Opponent is hurting for red mana, but we're also hurting for a way to win the game. So I did not take the Saving Grace that one time I had a chance. That was what it was used for. Quite atypical, but in a race situation, it does work. So here's the thing. If I make a token, I'd be 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yes. Yes, still enough. So let's see what he attacks. He's probably gonna start swinging with everything. He knows I have to make trades. Okay, he's gonna swing with those 2, make this unblockable again. Oh no, changed his mind. Okay, he wants to force a trade. I'm actually willing to just dump both Steadfast Sentinels in front. He's probably thinking that too. But I really have to dump both of them in front. It's possible he has the 2 mana pump spells, so I actually have to dump the sentinels and this token in front. No. Yeah, sentinels and the token in front. So I'm gonna take 2 damage. No, they're gonna take 4 damage. 2 from the flick. Two from Dauntless Aven, so I'm down to 10. Cast out. Removes 1, that's okay. Still trades. Huh? Ooh! Nope, that doesn't trade anymore. Yep, but he's emptying out the hand. That's perfect. Would be fine with me. Wasteland Scorpion would dissuade this, but we will end up taking 4. If I play Steadfast Sentinel, I can make a trade, but we'll end up taking 6. I'm actually gonna lose this game unless I draw something great, so... So that's it. No attacks. We'll take... Alternately, we could have just... No. If he swung with both the Wretched Camel and the True Heart Duelist, it just drops him to 7. He could eat... No. He'll just eat 1, drop him down to 7. Perfect for Brute Strength was actually quite brutal. Okay, he's holding the Frontline Devastator back, so we're only gonna take 4. So we need a way to get 4-9. Okay. Nope, that's not it. We're not gonna win this game. So let's just... We're not gonna win this game in any case, so we're just gonna go all in. See how he blocks, but he is gonna survive. Even Pathmaker Initiate, that was a very good combo. So, actually, let's see. We might not have lost yet. I'm gonna cycle this out, see what we get. Nope, not squad. Give her. So we're gonna take 4. So, you know what? Yep, that was a good game. Our opponent was actually able to catch up. We just did not have enough early. We didn't have enough early beats, but we did get blown out by very decent combat tricks. So we're now 5-2. Still happy with our performance. Let's see if we can squeeze out at least 1 more win before we just lose altogether. Still not happy with how we're going though. So, opponent goes first. Okay, we have turn 1 play, turn 2 play. Yeah, we'll keep this. Could use a few more plays, but I can't get I cannot get too picky. Okay, I probably should get picky. Okay, anyway, Sacred Cat. At least we have removal for the Sandwalla, as much as I don't want to use it there. No blockers. If he pumps, I'm perfectly fine. If he doesn't pump, I'm also perfectly fine. Vitalist. Okay, now I see that. So let me just start dropping one. I'm gonna drop one camo. Probably gonna drop the True Heart. Yeah, next turn I'm gonna drop the Shafet Dunes, drop the True Heart Duelist. Okay, that is. So we definitely don't use Sandgrass. He's holding back. Okay. He attacks. Actually, I'm okay with him attacking too, so I'm going to drop the True Heart Duelist. Shifet Dunes could use a little more mana. Nice. The important thing is, if he attacks with Frilled Sandwall, I'm just gonna block with Duelist and Sacred Cat. We start getting our Embalm going on. We could use another payoff card. So, Wayward Servant would be great, Mummy Paramount would be great. That's it. He can only pump once. Yeah, I'm not gonna give him that option just yet. I also want to send the Camel into the Vitalist if I could. Actually, I could have just used the Duelist to block the servants anyway. Gift of Strength. Yeah. Sorry. Wow. That's one. Opponent has a way to cycle. So, just gonna get some buyback on board. That was not a good trade. Send the Camel in. We really need our payoff cards. Unconventional Tactics would be perfect. Oketra's name would be perfect. He's looking at his... Well, no box. One's probably gonna play a 4. That's okay. You're just drawing tons of lands. But here's the thing we can do. We can... should have probably played this one. Wait. There's a desert card in your graveyard, but I want to keep playing it, so... True Heart Duelist. Send our red camels in. Offer trades with the Sandwalla and Naga Vitalist. So next turn, Survivor's Encampment, Shafet Dunes. Opponent should probably be holding back by this point. He's actually missed a few land drops. He's able to go quite aggro, but so am I. And... Okay. First strike, sure. Okay, he's actually holding back. Okay. So I'll be taking 5, 6, 7 damage. I can just block both, but no, I'll just take it for now. I can afford to take it. Now the interesting thing is we can't use Shafet Dunes immediately because I need to blast it with 2. I can't use it at all. So let's see. I'm actually gonna just cast the Winged Shepherd now. No attackers. Next turn, if he sends his servants into Sandwall, I'm just gonna block with the True Heart Duelist. Send the boys in. No, do I have the mat? I don't have enough mana to activate. Wait. 1, 2. I need to tap 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, not enough. Nope, not enough to both Shafet Dunes and Sandblast. I have enough to do one but not the other. So, okay, our opponent is slowing down. So I'm just gonna play that. Play Marauding Boneslasher. I know there's an effect that just grants reach. Well, we do have the Sandblast, so we might as well just warp. Oh, he had his own Sandblast. Okay. So, can't do anything about that. Let's force. No, let's hope he attacks so we can use our own Sandblast. So our opponent is doing much better right now than we are. Considering that he's stuck on 3, he had a much better curve out. Well, technically he's stuck at 4. Stuck at 5. Okay, now he's got that. So we might have to Sandblast the Bitterbow Sharpshooters instead. So no, I'm not gonna Shafet Dunes now. It's only gonna bounce off. So just end the turn here. Opponent's gonna start catching up once he hits 6 man. He's actually catching up right now. When he's hit 6 mana, he possibly has threats that we can never answer. So let's take a look. Opponent's dropping even more board presence. I don't think I have 14 zombies. Okay. I have to Sandblast in response, so just gonna end the turn here. I can double Shafet Dunes, but what I really want to do is have him attack first so we can use Sandblast, then we're free to double. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, sack. One more land will allow us to do double. We're probably not going to win at this point. We don't have removal that can remove this. We can start making more tokens, but we're just going to keep getting hit in the air. This is I guess it's the end for us at this point. We're just gonna see if there's any potential out. For one, this doesn't have vigilance, so Unconventional Tactics is a way out. Ooh. So that's what it looks like when your board is flooded. So we needed better removal. Okay. know his hand's empty, so we can take this out. We can trade with this. We can just do a double. We can just do a double block. Okay, so first, sharpshooters go bye-bye. Okay, so we're gonna block Sandwalla and Spearmaster. Gonna eat the Steadfast Sentinel, even though I don't want to. And let's see. I think that's about it. Gonna take. Yeah, it doesn't have to pump. Can't make a token yet. So we need our payoff cards. So we can't eternalize just yet. So need to got ourselves a Wasteland Scorpion, but that's slightly holds the board back. I actually rather cycle this guy. Ruin your... Oh well, it's still a death touch. So we're trying to see if we can survive long enough without decimating our entire board. We can trade this guy easily. Non 7, and we're guaranteed to take 4. This doesn't give trample. That one has trample, so we're gonna have to do the math. Okay, he's gonna exert that. So I definitely have to block the Hooded Brawler with the... Wait. No, I have to block this one because that has Vigilance. Okay, resolve. Taking 4. Stir point. No, there's no point. Let's play blocks. So, Ruin Rat onto... Cat on Hooded Brawler. So we need one more blocker. So yeah, let's just toss the wretched cat in. That's 3 blockers. That's okay. Target player, you can discard a card that you don't have. Then exile. Wait, this one. Combat. My turn. Okay. Let's see. I did not have enough mana to do a double activation either, so... Yeah, that's it, good game. Just... That's enough for lethal, but he has blockers, so... Well, that was a very good run. We did get our 5 wins after all. So, points. You're taking way too long in thinking. Just and I have no onboard tricks. My hand is empty. Well, it's possible our opponent just has a bad connection. So, good game. Target view. Just swing for the win. Yeah, we let the game run too long. It's also possible we should have forced trades earlier than we had to. We were having the win quickly mindset, but that wasn't happening. So, well, it was fun. It was a good run while it lasted, but so we're gonna claim more prizes. Not more gems, though it's quite expensive. So, anyway, that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know how well or how poorly I did. I kind of want to hear from you guys. Anyway, that's it for this episode and this draft. So we'll probably see each other again with a quick constructed deck tech using another stock deck. So that'll be all. Thank you very much. Hope to see you guys again next time.